Hi, everyone. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt guilty about leaving your AC running, afraid it's driving your electric bill through the roof? Well, what if I told you that just pressing one button and changing a couple of habits could cut your monthly cooling costs in half, even if you keep the air conditioner on all day? For 30 years, I've worked as an HVAC installer. My name is Mike Reynolds, and I've set up systems from every brand and model you can imagine. In that time, I've seen thousands of homeowners unknowingly wasting money, sometimes over $100 every month, simply because they didn't know how to use their AC properly. But starting today, that doesn't have to be you. Last summer, one of my clients, let's call her Susan, paid only about $25 for her July electricity. Her next-door neighbor, in a house the same size, using the same model AC, spent over $110. The difference wasn't luck. It was how they used their AC. Stick with me to the end of this video, and you'll learn exactly how to keep your home cool all summer without dreading the power bill. First, let's bust a common myth. Most people think it's wasteful to leave the AC on when they step out, even for a short while. You probably feel like you should turn it off if you're just running to the store for 30 minutes. Makes sense, right? Actually, that's the number one reason your electric bill skyrockets. See, an air conditioner uses the most electricity right when you power it on. If you come home to a hot house and switch the AC back on, it has to run at maximum capacity for several minutes to bring the temperature back down. It's like slamming the gas pedal to get your car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in seconds. It burns a ton of fuel. Those first 5 minutes after restarting your AC are the most expensive minutes of the entire day. On the other hand, if you leave it running while you're out for under 90 minutes, the system only needs to maintain the set temperature. It cycles gently on and off instead of going full blast. This steady operation is far more efficient overall. So if you're popping out to the grocery store, the doctor, or just taking a short walk, leave the AC on. Now let's talk about something else I see all the time. People assume that dehumidify mode must use less electricity than regular cooling because the airflow feels softer. But in reality, dehumidifying requires the compressor to work just as hard, sometimes harder. One major manufacturer found that dehumidify mode can remove nearly 3 times as much moisture as standard cooling. So don't be fooled by the gentler breeze. It's still drawing significant power. Does that mean you should never use dehumidify mode? Not at all. In hot, sticky weather, it can make your home feel much more comfortable. The trick is to start with cooling mode for an hour or two, then switch to dehumidify. That way, you cool the air efficiently first, and then dry it out. Remember this sequence. Cool first, dehumidify second. It's the most effective way to keep your home comfortable and costs low. Another mistake I see constantly is people pointing the AC vents straight down, trying to blast cold air directly onto themselves. It feels good in the moment, but it's a terrible strategy. Cold air naturally sinks, warm air rises. If you aim the vents downward, you end up with freezing feet and a hot head. Worse, your AC's thermostat senses that the room is still warm and keeps the compressor working non-stop. Instead, always angle the airflow upward toward the ceiling. This allows the cold air to circulate evenly, creating a cool bubble that fills the room from top to bottom, like turning your entire home into a comfortable refrigerator. While you're at it, check what's in front of your AC unit. Is there a big bookcase or a refrigerator blocking the airflow? That obstruction is sabotaging the circulation, forcing the system to work harder. Clear the space in front so the cool air can travel freely. Now, let's unlock what I like to call the magic button on your remote. Most modern AC units have an auto or smart mode, sometimes called AI, eco, or intelligent. Pressing this button transforms how your unit runs. When you set your AC to auto, it learns your environment and automatically adjusts power usage. Once it hits your target temperature, it throttles down to maintain that level without blasting at full capacity all the time. For example, in tests I ran in 2 identical homes, The regular cooling mode used about $90 of electricity per month. The auto mode? Closer to $55. This feature is built into almost every AC made after 2010, but over 90% of people never use it. Here's how to find it. Look on your remote for a button labeled Auto, Smart, Eco, or AI. If you don't see it, press the mode button a few times. It may show up on the display screen. When you activate auto mode, do not change settings for at least 30 minutes. During this time, the system is learning how your room heats and cools. If you keep tweaking the temperature, it gets confused and ends up wasting more energy later. One caveat. If your AC is more than 15 years old, its AI may just be a basic automatic thermostat, and standard auto might be more efficient. Also remember, even smart technology can't feel how you feel. If you're too hot or cold, adjust in small increments, 1 degree at a time. Let's move on to your windows. In summer, nothing heats up your house faster than direct sunlight through south-facing.
Windows. Leaving the curtains open while running the AC is like blasting the AC with the oven door wide open. Block that sunlight. Use thermal blackout curtains, heat-reflecting blinds, or insulating window film. In tests, closing heat-shielding curtains reduced indoor temperature by over 6 degrees Fahrenheit compared to leaving them open. That can double your energy efficiency. A pro tip: always close the shades from 2 to 5 p.m. when the sun is strongest. And avoid dark curtains, which absorb heat. Choose white or silver instead. Don't aim a fan at the window either. That draws in hot air. Instead, place fans on the opposite side of the room to push warm air out. Finally, don't forget the filter. A dirty filter is like running while wearing 10 face masks. It suffocates the AC. I once visited an elderly client whose filter was caked in black dust. Her bills were nearly $150 a month. After a simple cleaning, they dropped by more than half. Here's how to clean your filter. 1. Turn off the unit. 2. Open the front panel. 3. Take out the filter. 4. Rinse gently under water until clean. 5. Let it dry completely. 6. Reinstall it. It takes 10 minutes and saves you about $50 a month. Do this every 2 weeks. Yes, it sounds frequent, but summer dust builds up fast, especially if you keep windows closed. One more thing. If you live in the U.S., check your local energy assistance programs. Many counties and states offer rebates or bill credits, some up to $600, just for using efficient cooling. No special application required. The discounts come straight off your bill. If your household is on a fixed income, is elderly, or has other qualifying circumstances, you might also get direct cash assistance. Check your city or county website or call your local energy assistance office. Please don't assume you're not eligible. So many people miss out simply because they didn't ask. Share this video with your family and friends. One person using these tips can inspire an entire neighborhood to save money. If you've watched this far, you're ready to take control of your cooling costs. From the way you set your vents, to the magic auto button, to claiming your utility discounts, you have everything you need to make this the coolest, most affordable summer ever. If you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button and drop a comment below. Starting today, I'm cutting my AC bill in half. That one sentence could inspire someone else to start too. I'm Mike Reynolds. Here's to a cool, comfortable summer, without breaking the bank.